Well, here we are at the end of day 3. Today was not a good day. I had my doctor's appointment this morning. I had my weigh-in. I'm shameful to say it was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. But I did it to myself. I weighed in at 445. I go tomorrow morning to have blood work done. The doctor said that he wants me to pause the 100% juicing until the blood work results come back, just to make sure there's nothing else going on there. He wants to really track this and make sure that I'm doing okay. The only good thing that came out of the appointment was my blood pressure was really good. It was like 124, 123, 124, somewhere in there, over 82, which is really good. I've always had good blood pressure, so that's never really been an issue for me. I knew I was big, and I knew that my weight was going to be an issue, but to actually hear it is another thing. It was really depressing. So after my appointment, my mom also had a appointment also. The doctor said she's doing great, and she can continue to juice, but I think she's gonna do with me what I'm gonna do, which I'll explain in a minute, just so we both can stay on track and keep each other motivated and what have you. So went to the store and bought everything that food wise that we need and what have you today to replenish what we used so far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna juice, but I'm not gonna juice every meal because the doctor just wants to make sure that if there's anything else wrong with me outside of just my obesity, then we can get it under control. Being the fact that I've been pretty much dormant for the last almost 4 months since I got hurt at work. Between that and being extremely overweight, going from eating what I was eating to just straight juice is an extreme shock to the system, and he just wants to make sure that I don't cause any harm to myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm not gonna eat bad food or anything like that. I'm still gonna eat what I would have been juicing. So a lot of just salads. The only proteins I'll take in is maybe a piece of fish, maybe a piece of chicken, or some tuna fish or something like that. But I'm just gonna eat salads for all my meals, so I can put something in me, get my protein in, and what have you. And we'll go from there. I pretty much came home, had lunch. It was kind of nice to actually eat something, but not really. The reasoning to be able to eat kind of sucked, but it is what it is. So I ate something and just sat up, and Mom and I talked for a bit, and then I kind of took a nap. I really just wanted to crawl into a hole, but which a lot of you read my post on Facebook and what have you, and I was really really depressed pretty much most of the day. I'm doing okay now. I've done some thinking, talked to my best friend Duff, and he always has a lot of words of encouragement for me, and so I always look forward to that every day. And so many of you out there are leaving me words of encouragement and what have you, and it's really helping me get through every day. I know there's one thing I do need to say, and this is directed at, I'm not going to say any names, I'm not going to whatever. I'm just shocked that the people that I am getting the support from, I'm getting support from people that I've never even met before. People that just every day just give me words of encouragement, what have you. There's certain people that I really truly expected that I would hear from, and it's shocking me The things that I've said, I've pretty much bared my soul, in things that I've been saying on Facebook, and, maybe I shouldn't, but so many of you are keeping track and, what have you. I think it's only fair enough that you guys, hear it all. But there's people that I haven't even heard from, that don't even give me the common courtesy of, saying, hey, keep up the good work, and some of those people are my family, actual blood family. I haven't heard from any of them. And, I've my brother Scott and my mom, they're doing, they're right here with me. I haven't heard from anybody else. And it kind of breaks my heart because, I know that I don't stay in touch the best I could do. But it's just kind of, it's supposed to be family. And it's really, it kind of sucks. But at least I know who my the people that truly do care, I know who they are. And I appreciate that. It means a lot. I think that's part of the thing that's depressed me the most. Going through all this, since I started talking about doing this, is, the people I haven't heard from that I really thought that I would, that I considered, close friends. And come to find out, they're just, fly-by-night, bandwagoners, so to say. And I don't have time for that. I'm trying to do what I need to do for myself. I shouldn't even be worrying about anybody else and what they're doing or what they're not doing. But I've spent, most of my life, I always look out for everybody else. I was, always try and give a word of encouragement, or I was trying to make sure everybody's doing okay and this and that, whatever. But when the shoe's on the other foot, you know who your true friends are. You know who your family is, and who's not. And, I just don't need you in my life. Family's my family. They're always going to be in my life. It's just disappointing that I haven't heard from them. So I'm not saying that they're, out of my life. But the people that are not my blood family, who call me a friend and this and that, whatever, and when I'm around, hey, Justin, nice to see you, and whatever. Yeah, screw you. I don't have time for you. I just don't have patience for that. If anything, it just drags me down even more, because I know that you're fake. And the one thing I know that I have never been in my entire life, anybody that's ever known me, is fake. I've made a lot of mistakes. I know that I've committed to doing things to better myself that I've not followed through with. But I'm working on that. Nobody's perfect. But the one thing that I can say is that, the people that supposedly call me friends, will know that no matter what, I've always been there for them. Being that, shoulder to lean on, just ear to bend when need be. And, when it's my turn, to do the leaning, y'all scatter. Well, screw you. I don't have time for you. The people that are in my life now, that they know who they are. There's no need to ask me on Facebook, oh, did I make the cut? Or, are you talking about me? If you feel that I'm talking about you, then most likely I'm talking about you. Then, don't even bother. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. Just move on. Because I'm doing it. I know it's pretty drastic for me to say this, and very few of you would ever expect to hear something like that from me. But we're one baby step at a time. But you guys are starting to see the new Justin, and when it's all said and done, those who stuck with me and really stuck with me will reap the benefits of my friendship. And those who didn't, well, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. But all that aside, I just needed to vent, get that off my chest, because it just had to be said. I really truly appreciate everybody's support. I really do. It means a lot to see the kind words that are said to me every day. I look forward to reading.